Hi there, Steve here from Digital DJ Tips, and in this video we're looking at the Traktor Kontrol S4 Mk2, the refreshed and revised version of Traktor's popular 4-channel S4 controller. Still the same controller in essence, as I said, 4 channels, full DVS support for timecode vinyl, timecode CD, and full integration with the Traktor Pro 2 software. But there's some improvements to this, and I'm going to run through them now. We have new Rgb Backlit Cue and transport buttons here. You'll see these in action in a minute in a demo. You can now engage flux mode from a button on the front of the controller. You've got new browser and preview player controls which work much better. And also you've got more control over the remix decks function than there was previously using these buttons as well. Slimmer fader caps, some new design on the front and some aluminium jog wheels all contribute to making a much fresher looking controller. And also, as a new piece of functionality on the back here, we have the booth output, which wasn't present before. It's an interesting way that they've done the booth output, which I think actually could work quite well. And I talk about that in the full review over at digitaldjtips.com. But the most interesting piece of news about this controller and the sister 2-channel S2 controller is that it now fully controls the Traktor DJ iOS version, the iPad and iPhone version of the Traktor software, and it really does unleash all of the functions of that application. So without further ado, let's have a look at the S4 controlling Traktor DJ. So here with the Kontrol S4 controlling Traktor DJ on the iPad, you've got full control over the application now with the controller, including all of the browse controls here. You can scroll through the folders and the tracks by using the controls on the controller, and also you can override it by just going into the screen as well. So load your tracks into your decks, and let's have a play around now with the RGB cue buttons. Really snappy, really responsive, absolute tight integration, hardly any latency there at all, so really impressive on that. And let's just have a go at doing a little bit of scratching. Again, very tight integration, very low latency, very impressive. Next, let's have a look at the filter and effects. So if you press 1, then the effects grid comes onto the screen here. And if you control the effect here, this will set the parameter, and then you can actually use your finger to snap out of it, and when you let your finger go, it will go back to the parameter set here. So let's have a look. Try the beat masher now. You've got a menu here to bring down whatever effects you want to use. Let's try a reverb. Okay, now let's have a look at the looping and loop slice. That's my 4-beat loop. Now if I go into slice mode by pressing this encoder here, it's now split that into 8 separate slices. going to scroll through the track here. try a different loop. If you shorten the loop, then it still creates the 8 slices for you to play with, and the lights flash here according to the slices on the screen. So there you go, those are the main features which you can just have fantastic control of now using the S4 that were already good fun to play with in the application, but now the control that you have over it is fantastic. So now I'm going to move on to just showing you pretty much the same on the iPhone. So on the iPhone I'm going to show you a couple of different features which you can also do on the iPad, but I'll just show you them on the iPhone. You can use them on either one. Really cool one is that now you're not forced to use sync mode on the application. If you switch key lock off, which is shift and play, and also you have sync off, then you have full normal control over the tempo fader and also the jog wheel here to nudge the track, so you can do normal manual beat matching. So let's have a listen. Same loop functions work on here, same slice functions, brings you up the 8 slices on the phone. So just a quick demo of the iPhone. It works really well. Occasionally it will get a bit laggy and you just need to reboot the application, but I think that's because I've been taking the cable out and putting it back in. Every time you do that you need to reset the application, but with the integration is absolutely fantastic. So there you go, pretty impressive stuff, I'm sure you'll agree. The Traktor Kontrol S4 Mk2, not the all-new controller that people were expecting, but definitely a refreshed, revised, updated and improved version of the already fantastic S4 controller. For the full review of this controller, the full test, go over to digitaldjtips.com and have a look there, and actually join the mailing list. If you're not on the mailing list yet, head over to digitaldjtips.com/join. See you next time.